Moving on, though, do you really think, because this is also, there's so many tinfoil hats going around Twitter and YouTube and Apple Podcasts right now in the 49ers community, that Kyle was ready to make the switch, but Trey got hurt and coming into this week? No,
not even close. All right, so this is coming from Kyle said that if Trey, I thought he looked really well against Arizona. He played well enough to win. He got injured, and then people went back on to say that he would have had a chance if he was healthy, right? What people are forgetting is that Kyle said we were lucky Jimmy was able to practice and participate this week. We were lucky that Jimmy was able to play. I think, and this is something that Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to get credit for, I think Jimmy actually played through a little bit of this sprain, this calf sprain or contusion that he had. And I think that if Lance got out of that Arizona game uninjured, Jimmy Garoppolo would have still been inactive. I don't even think they would have tried to rush him back from that injury. So we could have gotten 2 consecutive games of Lance. Not that Lance earned the starting spot, but that Jimmy would have still been injured. And that's why even after the game, they asked Kyle, is Jimmy going to be your starting quarterback? Are you still going to stick with Jimmy as a starter? And he was like, I would think so. I got to see how we come out of this game. And I think that he learned his lesson, because following the Cardinals game, we all thought Lance was fine. And then the next thing you know, oh man, there's a knee issue. And so I don't think he was going to speak definitively saying, yeah, Jimmy's the guy, because if something tightened up on Jimmy, if Jimmy felt some type of way, then he would have been like, yeah, no. But he said he's going to review the film, see how we came out of this game. Well, he knew the results of the game already, right? So reviewing the film is analyzing some stuff, gives you a little hope for Lance, but see how we came out of this game. That was a pure health-related comment. And that's what I think that was all about.
Okay. That's very logical, very level-headed, something we don't get a lot often here in the Niners community. Debbie Ryan said, Jimmy's poor play is kind of forcing Kyle's hand a bit. He can continue with Jimmy and risk a losing season, or put Trey in and let him learn on the job, which is a great point, because people are starting to call for his job already, Mike. And if you put in a rookie quarterback and fans see even 10% progress, there's no fan that's going to come out and say, fire him. I want a new head coach to come in and install his offense next season. It's just not realistic. So if that were to be the case, to where Kyle does genuinely feel like his job is on the line, I would think we would have seen that switch already, because that basically would extend his career at the very least a year. Ben Albright said, I'll put $1,000 or whatever amount it was to any charity if Kyle's not the head coach of next season. So I don't think he's going anywhere, but it is a good point from Debbie that Jimmy's poor play really is kind of rushing things, I think, a lot quicker than he wanted to.
Yeah, well, it's going to come down to people. And I'm one of these people. I am not that I was. I am one of these people. If we're going to lose with Jimmy, I would rather put Trey Lance in there and lose with him. And one, I get to watch the shiny new toy, right? We're going to get to play with this thing and see how it works. But the other thing is, let him get this experience that he lacks so much of. And so Kyle they have to be thinking the same thing in the front office. But that still makes me go back to, then why aren't they putting him in? And I think that comes down to, again, it's got to be like a mechanics thing, a footwork thing. There's something that they're trying to fix that is beyond, do you know the playbook, the X's and O's? There's something there. Maybe he's struggling to read. I hate putting these thoughts out there because people think that this is what I think. I don't know what it is, but there's something else other than Jimmy gives us the best shot to win. See, when they make that comment, that makes people think that it's which quarterback is better. Jimmy gives us the best shot to win. Okay, well, which quarterback is better? Well, we see that Jimmy sucks. He's giving you the best shot and you're still losing. Then go ahead and make the switch and lose with the other guy. But then the other comment that they say that no one else is paying attention to anymore is Trey Lance isn't ready. Those are two very different comments. And they have to stop saying Jimmy gives us the better chance to win, because we keep losing with Jimmy. They have to stop saying that now. If it's going to be about Trey Lance not being ready, that needs to be their reason as to why he's not starting, and not this whole chances to win thing.
That's a good point. That's a good point. It's just like that 24-8 or whatever record fans love to kind of throw out there. That 8 has quickly become double digits, and now it's getting added on to more and more each week. Ian says probably when the playoffs are out of reach if this continues, likely when they make the switch. He got asked that, I want to say by Grant, when do you feel it's okay to put in the rookies and Trey Lance and whatnot? And Kyle basically said, like, I never just give up, if that's what you're asking. And I feel like Kyle's like deliberately obtuse, specifically with Grant Cohn's questions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no matter what it is, Kyle takes it like that extra step to go around answering it directly. Make of it what you will.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I saw that, I listened to that, and you can feel it. you could feel the tension there. I mean, there's a sincere, I won't say dislike. I'll never speak on how someone else feels about someone else, but you can tell there's this hesitancy and this they're ready to like face off at any moment. You know, it's definitely there.
It reminds me like Kyle knows Grant's trying to get a clip, so he does everything. It's almost like when you see like how do I put this? Like certain reporters, politically driven, whatever way, they know that somebody's trying to take them out of context, so they'll say like, Zach Hernandez, think the other day that Zach thinks, you know, like they purposely jumble their words. That way you cannot get a headline out of this without the ... It's almost like that's what Kyle's doing just because he doesn't want that quote to go out there and get steam. Kyle's on Twitter. Don't think he's not on Twitter. He says he's not. Is. He's talked about stuff that's happened on Twitter before. So it's like, you're on it, bro. You're on it.
Yeah. Yep.